It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and away we go from Lumen Field. Velus Jones now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Off the play fake, Milroe. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Hey, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Milroe from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, Milroe. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion is a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away. Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with the lead.
On the return, here's Jones. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, it's Murray. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it, and he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
3rd and 2. Murray. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Now getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. Has a hole left, room to run. Into the red zone. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks stretch their early lead to 9. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks go up 10-zip here in the first. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. And off to Benson to start the drive. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. Murray from the pistol. Go right side, and McBride has it. And not much doing. He's stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Forced out to his right. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. They give up the gut to Benson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's going to get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Play action now, Murray. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals face a 4-point deficit. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. When you see it throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Go play action here. It's Milroe. gets himself free. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Here's Milroy, first and 10. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Hold it ready.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Drop 50. Drop 50.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target that time is Kenneth Walker. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. The one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
They're going play action. It's Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. And he's taken down, so that's how our first quarter's going to end. So a little momentum boost there for the defense. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at 3rd and very long. Escapes the pocket. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running run. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Sims on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Lead it over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. To the left, he's got Will. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go.
Now an inside give to Walker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All set up now for first and 10. Staying with Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Here we go. Start.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. There are few of these guys league-wide who score as much with their legs as they do with their arms, and now one of them, now he's become the latest to break the record for most rushing touchdowns in a season by a quarterback.
We've sure come a long way from the robotic QB sneaks of yesteryear, haven't we? The work these guys do on the ground, their athleticism, not just near the goal line, but all over the field, has rewritten much of how this position's played, and now one of them's rewritten a record as well.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. They cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run in here. It's James Conner. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
It's his running back, and they get this down to the 28. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be first down, Arizona.
First down, Arizona.
Now an inside give to Benson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Here's 2nd and 7. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cardinals make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Steven Sims with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Finds him over the middle. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10.
From the gun, Milroe. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. That, without a doubt, Brock, one of the longest scrambles that you and I have seen, and we'll probably all see for a while, and it ends in a memorable touchdown.
Yeah, we're going to see that again and again and again on replays after this game. Probably on TV all week long. Quite the effort from somebody who proved he could be quite the runner when called upon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Emari Demercado. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the gun, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Let's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Seahawks pick it up. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. DeRicciardo bringing it back. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Murray from the pistol. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Kyler throwing here. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Blake Gilligan in punt
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Michael Dixon.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. DeRicciardo bringing it back. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emmanwori. And the Seahawks have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said,
touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Jackson, Smith, and Jigma with the touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks make it a 24-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. DeRicciardo bringing it back. And this drive will start inside the 25. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. The Seahawks pick it up. They had a nice chunk after that recovery, and they're going to take over inside the red zone. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Second and 8. Taken in by Harrison. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Back to throw, Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Completed to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it fourth down. The Cardinals out for the punt. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
That's good.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40.
Let's go. Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey! Gravity Lion! Ready?
He'll call his own number. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Short pass brought in. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might as well Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready?
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
On the jump.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go. Set.
No run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 9.
The Cardinals go to the dime package here. Third down coming
Let's
up.
go now. Bronco 80.
Shotgun now for Milrow. It's complete. Play made by Cup. this to the 25 before being brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks have the football, and they're in great shape with this sizable lead. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Charbonnet on the toss. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Completed over the middle. It's inside the 10. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Charbonnet now up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks keep running away with this. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown! Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. McBride hauls it in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emmanwori. And the Seahawks have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. The travel style to run by Charbonnet. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
On second down, a run with Charbonnet. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Here's Milroe to throw. He finds Smith-Njigba right side. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hand off now to Charbonnet. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another carry for Charbonnet. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Come on. Go.
Design bootleg here. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 4th down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Left side into the hands of McBride. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If he doesn't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Murray, first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
This one quickly to Harrison. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Now Kyler. Getting out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He has just taken a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Wilson on the slant. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's going to be 4th and short.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
He's got it to his running back. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here's Jones.
Davis Jones on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With a win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. Well, on the road later this year with a chance of completing that season sweep.